Hi everyone. So what I've created today is a contract metadata extractor. This is not very specifically to contracts, but it can be used in other areas as well. As a procurement analyst, we have worked on a lot of things where we try to store metadata for data forecasting, for any analysis, spend analysis, for identifying important dates or understanding the expiry of the contracts. And to be able to perform these things, what we procurement analysts usually do is we try to read through all the details from the contract one by one. So let's say if I open this particular contract, and this is just a very random template that I have with me. It says Master Services Agreement. It may not be the accurate template that is usually the standard. However, what we can understand here is that we have the start date of the contract, we have the supplier name here. These are not really existing and very random. We have the total spend. Again, it may not be in the best format right now, but this is just a standard template that may be a part of an organization, right? Now, if we look upon all the contracts together and standardize them and try to fetch these details, how easier it becomes for a procurement analyst to load the same into the ERP tools or the procurement tools. So let's say I'm doing a task here and identify that, okay, I need to put in 1st Feb 2026 as the start date. Then I have to identify that, okay, the client will pay this amount and that will be my total spend. And then I need to check the end date. And I'm scrolling through everything to identify this data. And I need to check if this is signed or not signed. So here you can see it says partially signed, right? I have the vendor contact details as well. Now imagine I have to do or perform the same task every single day throughout my tenure. So how am I supposed to overcome these things or use AI as a tool to really make these things more efficient, right? So that's what the AI's job is. So, so what I've created here is a contract metadata extractor. What it simply does is it I simply have to drag this, paste it here, and then I have the metadata template here. I click on extract metadata. It will take a few seconds and it will give me all the data that I have requested from this particular AI agent. So we'll just wait for a few more seconds and let's see what dates do we come across. What is the data that this AI is able to extract? All right. So as we can see here, the start date is mentioned as 1st Feb 2026, 25th December 2027 is the end date. Let's just quickly cross check it here. So this is the start date, 1st Feb, and look at the amount here, 6789. If we go here, the total spend is 6789. If I scroll down, we have the end date as 25th December 2027, which is correct as well. Is the contract signed? Currently, it says the status is unsigned. However, this is partially signed. So what I need to see here is that there is some scope of improvement for this particular AI agent, right? Look at the vendor contact details. It says amit.sharma@25.com. So do we have that? Yes, vendor contact detail is there. Supplier name is again correctly fetched. What if I do the same for a different contract? So I have one contract here, and I'll just quickly open it for you. So it says business contract for services, 20th June 2026 is the start date, ABC Limited is the supplier, and XYZ Limited is again the client. And then as we scroll down, we have the end date 19 June. So let's quickly check if this works the same way for us. So here we'll click on extract metadata and we'll wait for the AI agent to really bring out every data for us. And what we simply would want to do is just copy paste it into the procurement tool. Now it improves our efficiency by a certain percentages and also the accuracy. And that's what the AI tools are here for. As we can see, it says 20 June 2026, 19 June 2027 is the end date. Contract type, the name changes. Total spend. Let's check the total spend. The total spend here is $500,000, right? And this is what it shows here, USD $500,000. Vendor contact is alexander.fernandez@abc.com. Let's scroll down. And what do we see here? Correct, right? And the signature, again, the status is unsigned, which is also correct in this case. So this is how uh, a contract metadata extractor really helps us. It is scalable. If I if we have a template, we can have multiple templates, and we can just let it drag and drop the files here. Click on the extract metadata, and it will give us all the information that we require for us to now fetch the procurement tool. All right, guys, I hope you like this. Thank you so much. Bye.